Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Sorry about that. Good morning, everyone. I am here today with Chief of OEM, Chief James Wallace, Chief of Staff for Rec and Parks, Jasiah Smith, Fire Chief Niles Ford, and Police Commissioner Michael Harrison, and our City Administrator, Chris Short, and also Corey Page representing Councilman Ryan Dorsey. We are here this morning to provide updates on the city's response to the severe weather event that hit us on Thursday. We know this storm caused significant damage to our communities, and we are actively working to address its impact, especially here in Northeast Baltimore, where the storm has resulted in countless downed trees, downed power lines, and damages to residential and business properties. We set up an emergency resource center here at 2500 East Northern Parkway to provide water, food, air conditioning, and Wi-Fi for residents where they're impacted by the storm, which will remain operational through 2 p.m. this afternoon. I want to thank our partners at BGE, the American Red Cross, Misty Bruce and the American Red Cross, Maryland Emergency Management, and the Department of Housing and Community Development for supporting our communities in their time of need. I've toured this area, and as you know, I live in this area and have witnessed firsthand the impact this severe weather event has had on our communities. City crews and our partners at BGE have been hard at work to restore services to affected areas and will continue to do so throughout the weekend. We know that at the beginning of this storm, we had upwards of 20,000 folks without power. Yesterday it was about 10, and it's just above 5,000 right now. And in the meantime, we want to remind folks that they should avoid going near any down lines. And if you observe a down service line, move away and call 911 immediately. Do not use a generator in or near your home. Instead, generators should be placed at least 20 feet from a house or occupied building. And make sure that you check on your neighbors, especially our elderly. It's hot, and storms are expected to continue over the next few days. The Office of Emergency Management will remain in constant communication with the National Weather Service to assure that we remain weather ready. We know Baltimore is resilient, and we will overcome these obstacles together. We have to be patient with each other. We have to keep looking out for each other. We have to provide any help and support that we can for each other in our communities at this time. And now I will turn it over to Chief Wallace to go into more detail. Chief?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you for your leadership. I want to first echo the mayor's comments. This has been a total team effort since Thursday night. Not only City of Baltimore agencies, but the Red Cross, BG&E, Maryland Department of Emergency Management, and many others that we've been able to work with through this little disaster time that we're experiencing right now. On Thursday, August 4th, at approximately 6 o'clock, we did activate the Emergency Operations Center in response to what we saw was an evolving line of storms. The Office of Emergency Management has remained active since then and will continue to be active until we're able to get through this trying time. Fully activated for us means that we do bring in multiple city agencies so that our response is coordinated off-site but is very applicable to on-site activities. In addition to those agencies, we do have reps that we're in constant contact with from the Red Cross, from Baltimore Gas and Electric, and from the Maryland Department of Emergency Management. Other agencies that are heavily involved in this include both police and fire, DCHD, Housing Community Development, as well as Forestry, Rec and Parks, DPW, DOT, and Baltimore City Information Technology. Yesterday, we were able to begin the process of getting into the neighborhoods, conducting some preliminary damage assessment, also planning for debris removal. As a result of efforts yesterday, we've been able to stand up this recovery center that you see behind me. Inside of the recovery center, we're providing access to Wi-Fi. We're also assisting with cell phone charging. We're working with some of our private partners to provide food and bottled water to residents. At the present time, as the mayor said, this for today, this center is scheduled to be open until approximately 2 o'clock. There is a chance we may work through that and open longer, but we'll get that out to you if that does happen. Finally, we will remain active. OEM will remain active in coordination with city agencies, and we will remain visible in the neighborhoods to answer questions, provide assistance to homeowners, and address any needs that may come up from this point. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Wallace, and thank you and to the team at OEM for helping to lead us through this situation. Never fails. And just a reminder, as you heard from Chief Ford, that we do have food and water here available at 2500 East Northern Parkway. I want to thank our partners at the Red Cross, as always, for stepping up to help us with that. And now, before I turn it over to Chief Smith, I want to thank her and the team at Rec and Parks, especially the Forestry Division, for the hard work that they have been doing over the past few days to clear roads of debris and trees. Madam Chief.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So as we spoke about today, Baltimore City Recreation and Parks, our forestry division has been activated to address some down trees from the storm. We have activated both our internal crews and contract crews, and we're happy to report that as of this morning, all the roads are passable. There still remain some streets that are partially blocked. So our teams will be concentrating on those areas that are centrally located in the Northeast. So most of the crews that you'll see will be here tending to those partially blocked roads. We ask that you all remain patient. As we clear the roads, there will be debris that are left on the roads. We will be clearing those throughout the week. We're confident and thankful for the partnership of our neighbors and the folks who've been making the roads passable for us so that the trees can be picked up. So please continue to stay off the road so we continue to complete our clearing initiatives.
Thank you, ma'am. Questions? Anybody? All right. Thank you very much.